Hello and welcome to my video on how to set up Virt-Manager in NixOS the easy way. So here you see a running Virt-Manager instance, and I will show you exactly how to do that, and it will also include the functionality to create a Windows 11 virtual machine with a virtualized TPM and secure boot functioning. So let's close this real quick, and here we go. So I show you first how I've set it up, and if you want you can follow along, or you will just be able to go to my GitHub repo, which I will link down below the video to just copy whatever I did there. So we go to this path here, etc nixOS, and then we enter the configuration.nix file, and here in the imports, where you probably just have hardware-configuration.nix, I also added vm.nix. You can name it whatever you want. It's just for me to keep easier track of what I want. And then we go into vm.nix, and you will see here, this is what I did. This is just basically for having an easier overview. You can basically paste all of that into your normal configuration.nix file, but I made it this way to have it a little cleaner looking. So I explain each step what we are doing here. So we need to enable dconf. This is a system management tool just so that libvirt works better. So and then we need to add libvirt, our user to the libvirt group. Here it is very important that you replace Tommy, which is my username, with whatever your username is, and the rest doesn't need adjustment if you just want to get it going. Then the next thing is we install the important system packages for everything to work. So we have Virt-Manager. This is the manager tool itself. Reviewer to have a better, more options for viewing the virtual machines in separate windows and stuff like that. Then we need Spice and Spice GTK. This is, for example, for the graphics, virtualization, and so on. Then we need a Spice protocol. WinVirtue, this is for the drivers for the virtual machines for Windows clients, and also WinSpice, same thing, just for better graphics support. And then very important also is to have GNOME Adwaita icon theme if you are not running GNOME. You don't need this necessarily if you're running GNOME. It's just important to have this working installed if you're running on, let's say, Sway or Hyperland or anything like that, because it can throw you errors which will come into place if you do not have this installed. The next thing is for the virtualization services. So we enable libvirt service, QEMU, and here a very important is the TPM, and the OVMF is for having secure boot working. Then Spice USB direction explains itself. Basically, it's to enable redirection of USB devices, and the VD agent is for having better support enabled for overall have to pass through devices and stuff like that. And that's about it. And once you save this and do NixOS rebuild switch, that will take a moment now for me because it's basically already built. And here we go. For you, it will probably just download everything. And here you can close this. And now I open Virt-Manager. And very important, you will not have this in the beginning, this QEMU KVM connection. You will have to go here on Add Connection and just leave it as is and click Connect. And then it will take a moment and then you will have it looking like this. And to show you that Windows 11 works without issues with TPM and everything, I just install it real quick. We go here forward. I don't have the ISO loaded in, so I just go here, browse local. Oh, something happened here with my screen. Let me move this real quick. Here we have my ISO. It doesn't detect because it's a custom ISO I made, but it doesn't really matter. You can just use whatever. And then here I just type in Windows 11. Forward. I leave it as is, just so you see I don't change anything. Forward. Finish. As we did not set up a virtual network, we have to do that. We click on yes. This might also complain later on in your, here, wait, I just need to go here real quick and accept. Let's hope I wasn't too late, otherwise we have to restart the machine. Okay, it did work. Here you can also see it's Windows 11. Dude, you can see it on this. This is normal. The graphics issues in before the installation went through is absolutely normal for the setup we did here. This has to do with the OVMF package for some reason with a secure boot, but everything is enabled. I can also show you here. It also added automatically an emulated TPM module, and you will see here UEFI with the OVFM code. If you do not set up OVFM code exactly the way I did, you will not have a working secure boot. Just saying. And here we just go. And if it would have already complained, if secure boot and TPM wouldn't work, it would just tell me this PC can't run Windows 11. And this ISO, I promise, is just a freshly downloaded ISO, just enterprise, but it doesn't really matter. I did not remove the necessity for TPM or secure boot. It's just like a normal ISO, just an enterprise version. Okay, here we go. You can see already it already started installing. Everything went fine. And I hope this video helps you to get going. And I wish you a nice day.